Deuces. Close your eyes. Time to realize, hypnotize, surprise your mind. Breathe in all the way. Hold your breath. Count in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Hold it. Let it out. Makes you want to breathe more, doesn't it? The next breath seems like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy to be breathing. All right, close your eyes again. Tighten your toes, tighten your tush, tighten your tummy, tighten your triceps. That's the upper back of your arm. Your tush are the muscles you're sitting on. Your thighs, tighten your thighs, tighten your toes, tighten your ticklers, those are your fingers. So tighten those on your knees, on your thighs, please. Think about your T-spine, that's the middle spine, so sit up tall. Think about your tonsils, so lift your chin. Think about your teeth, so smile into a grin. Hold it so you can win. Keep that smile on, good job. Think about your trapezoids, that's the muscles in the middle of your upper back. So pull your shoulders back. Keep your smile. There you go. You can breathe. Still tightening your toes, your tush, your thighs, your triceps, your T-spine, sitting tall. Your trapezoids, pulling your shoulders back. Your tummy, pulling your tummy in and tightening your muscles in your tummy. Your teeth, showing your teeth. Your tonsils, so your chin is parallel or higher. Now lift your chin all the way to the sky. Keep your eyes closed. If you start to get dizzy, bring it back down. Open your eyes. Go slow into the night. That's where you're going, with your eyes closed while you're awake. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Feel your heart beat. Keep holding your breath until you have to let it out. Relax all your muscles. Hold your breath. Tighten all your muscles again. Every muscle in your body. Tighten it up. Tummy, tush, toes, triceps, ticklers, T-spine, thighs, tonsils, teeth. Your teats, that's your chest muscles. Tighten your chest. Teats. We're like when we're all babies, we suck on the teat. Looking up. Let your air out when you have to. Relax all your muscles, bring your head back down. Head all the way down to the ground. Feel the pull in the back of your neck. Breathe out all your air. Push your shoulders forward. Head down. Breathe out. Push your shoulders back. Head back to the middle. Breathe in. Eyes are closed. Breathe in. If you have to have your eyes open while you're driving or something, that's okay. But when you get a chance, do this with your eyes closed because it helps your brain so much. It quiets your mind. Because when you're awake, your mind is on overdrive, looking out for danger. That's why you only breathe a little bit in on your own. Yeah, the autopilot mode, our animal mind that controls our body. Yeah, because we're all animals first, right? We don't talk when we get here. We don't walk. And if we didn't learn from others, we just do. We'd be out in the wilderness with everybody else. So luckily somebody came along and built things. Whoa, did you see that happen? I didn't see it coming. But it came along and it took us away. That was a change in our day. Close your eyes again. I got a headache. Breathe in all the way. Hold your breath in. Let your body soak up all the oxygen. Be still. Do not move. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen to the sound of your body. Listen to the sound of your surroundings. Be still. Now you get to know God, because God is every sound you hear. God is the heart beating inside your chest. God is the body that gave you a body. You're having a God experience. You better stop doing that, God. Making you fall. Anyways, we gotta close this up. All right, relax. Be still. Don't breathe. Now we're gonna practice breathing in a lot, like a lot of oxygen. So breathe in and count to 10. Hold it for 10. Let it out for 10. Don't breathe for 10. The most important thing to remember is you must exhale a long breath. So in order to do that, you'll have to take a long inhale. But your body most likely already has a lot of oxygen in it, because we tend to breathe in a little bit and let out a little bit. But sometimes when we start to let our air out, a new thought arrives, and that makes us, because we're in that shallow breathing mode already, called the fight or flight mode of breathing. Learned that in my Tai Chi class. Yeah, when our mind is there, we're already giving the body very little oxygen. Very little. And then a scary thought comes, or a scary moment, so we interrupt our exhale, so we just kind of fill up our lungs with old air that never got to come out. That's why we want to focus on our exhale. Get it out. That's why they made ohms. That's why they made laughter. That's why they made the sound of shh, or thank you, or whatever. So get in the practice of holding your breath as long as you can and letting your air out as long as you can. Like in yoga class, I learned from the teacher, they would do the om and say om forever, it seemed like, because I couldn't keep up. And eventually I could through practice. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, because I watched it on a video and I learned. So I would do the sound while the teacher and the other people in the class on the video were doing. Okay? Yeah. So practice your ohms. It will help your brain and your body and how you treat everybody. Because you got to remember, if you're only breathing in this little bit all the time, and then you have crazy things in life happen, you're going to breathe even less. So you're trying to operate your brain, be creative and be kind and do good things and work hard and all this with hardly any oxygen. Except for when you're working out, right? But then you only work out 1 hour a day, 2 hours, whatever. So you still got how many hours that you're awake, that you're, even when you're sleeping, you're not breathing a whole bunch. Because you're thinking when you're sleeping, you're dreaming. A lot of us wake up in our sleep because we're not breathing because we're scared, thinking so much in our head. That's why when we're awake, we must say, oh no, I'm in charge. I'm the coach. I'm in charge of my experience now. You all taught me how. Thank you all. And you're still going to teach me until I leave here. Thank you all. Who are you? You're God. To me, everybody, everything. All God. All God. The good, the bad, the ugly. Everything. All the same. So then I'm just still. And I can concentrate on, okay, God, I want to serve you because you're serving me. You're giving me all this oxygen and energy and life and everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to interrupt my brain that complains all the time with thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to interrupt my brain with shallow breathing and breathe deeply. And when I exhale, just say thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you. Or just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Or just, oh, or or shh, just with myself. Shh, when no one else is around. Shh, let me hear that sound. Shh. No, you're not in charge anymore, mind of mine. I know you're just designed to give me information. And I know that at one point in my evolution on Earth, we all evolve. We start out as a itsy bitsy spider, and then we turn into bodies and human beings with bodies, whether they have arms or legs or whether they don't, eyes or ears, whether they don't, nose, lips, mouth, whether they don't. Okay? 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 Okay, everybody's here different, but we're all here because we're here to see the thing that brought us, so we can be at peace here and love everybody, recognizing everybody is it. The chaos we experience in our day is it. When the children are tugging at your pant leg, or your dog or your cat or whatever, or just society is poking you, asking you, are you gonna blow up? Are you gonna scream? Are you gonna hit me? Are you gonna kill me? Because you're here to learn to be peaceful, but also to protect yourself from chaos, because there is danger here. A lot of it. A lot of it. A lot of it. In all kinds of ways, all kinds of forms. So be careful. Don't just walk blindly. Listen, slow down. Don't just walk with earbuds in your ear all the time and not listen, not looking around. You gotta look around. See who's getting close to you. See what's going on. Life is not perfect here. Sorry. It's perfectly imperfect. So, practice your exhales for long periods of time. Practice your holding your breath for a long period of time so you can interrupt your mind. Interrupt your shallow breathing. Interrupt the thought process that is only fight or flight. There's another thought process and breathing mode that they call thrive mode. And that's when you breathe in real deep and when you exhale real long. And you also practice holding your breath in between, during, and all the time, saying, hey, I want to have in my mind throughout my day, time out. Take care of my body, take care of my brain time. Yeah, I'm not angry at you no more. Yeah, I just needed to breathe more. I needed to replenish my body because my body is replenishing and recovering. And we're all like, well, you recover most when you sleep. What if I got a newborn? What if I got problems in my neighborhood? What if I don't get sleep? When do I get to recover? Oh, well, you must choose to recover more when you're awake then. Combine the two, and you'll be a better you for everybody. We are here perfectly placed upon the human race in the body, in the color, in the personality that we are. We didn't put it in play. We didn't decide there would be a day. None of it. So release your grasp on the world. All you can do is what you can do. You can affect it. You can help it out. You can make it worse. Up to you. I always find helping it makes me feel the best, even when it's not kind to me. Why? Because I notice things when I'm kind. I notice the trees. I notice the buildings. I notice the breeze. But when I'm being mean I don't notice anything. Just the next thought of anger coming. That's when I stub my toe. That's when I bump into things. That's when I bump into people. That's when I make bad comments. Because I'm not breathing fully. I'm not stopping my process. I'm not saying, hey, hold on a second. What are you doing? You're spewing all this nastiness. You're totally in the fight or flight. Get out of there. You don't need that right now. Well, if I'm in combat, that's something different. Somebody's trying to kill me, that's something different. Well, that's different. Yes, but when I'm not there, what do I want to be in? I don't want to be in combat all the time. None of us are all the time. Even in combat, there's ceasefires. Time of no firing. Rules, so to speak. Yeah, weird. Weird. Not everybody goes by them all, but some they do. Anyway, enough about that. My head is hurting. I gotta go. I gotta go breathe more on my own. See ya. Love ya. Peace. As we say in the yoga class, namaste. Have a great day. Love ya, crazies. I love y'all.